gone as far as we could with sort of button smashing combos, and I felt like they like interactive games now. They like the idea of Guitar Hero, you're playing guitar, and other, the sort of Wiimote type of games. And I felt like if we're going to do a skateboard game that's truly real and interactive, it would have to be on a skateboard. So we designed the board itself and designed the game around the board. We'd done most of the motion capture for previous games, so we already had that information. This one was more about how to make the board intuitive for how you would use it on the screen and how you would actually, how your character responds. That was the biggest challenge. How does it function? What sort of technology we want to put into it, and then how it works on the screen, and what would be the way to sort of translate a real skateboard trick into something that's much more accessible to people who don't skate. This board has 2 accelerometers, so that means it can sense every type of motion, whether you're turning, if you're kicking up, if you're tilting it, or if you're actually swiveling it. And then these are infrared sensors, so they know if your hands are coming in, so your character responds by grabbing the board, or if your foot is off and sliding past, so that you actually push. You physically can push, and your character will get more speed. So this thing really can sense any type of motion you're doing with it, and I feel like this is the sort of base station for any other game we can do, because it's so much technology and it's already so far ahead of the curve. I like the combinations you can do in the street moves, where you can link one trick to the next by holding it in a manual when you land, which is basically a wheelie. That's the kind of stuff that I can't do for real on the street, so I like living vicariously through that. There are a lot of different vert-oriented tricks too, like half-pipe tricks you can do on it that I can't necessarily do in real life. It's a change of motion from when you're a pro skater to getting on this, because the moves are much more subtle. We don't want you to have to flip this thing around or actually make it go in the air just to make it work, because we want it to be accessible by people who maybe never skate. This could introduce a lot of kids to skating, but also this could be a vehicle for people who maybe have always wanted to skate and been afraid to try, and they can actually get on it and start doing professional level tricks on the game in their first day. We have a beginning mode of play where the steering is basically done for you, and all you need is the timing and the motion of the board, as opposed to worrying about where you are in the level. We have advanced modes of difficulty as well, so if you are a hardcore skater and you think you're really good, this thing will provide a challenge for you.